These are the things I've learned as a bottle girl in New York City. Charging $500 for Svedka, popping champagne, not lighting yourself on fire with a sparkler, not letting men spank your ass. I'm Kaelin Kost. Let's wind down. Ooh! This evening, we're going to be going through each song on my new EP and pairing it with a beautiful natural wine. We're starting with Mulholland Drive, and first up we have this wine called Perfect Day. And I paired it with Mulholland because Mulholland Drive is the crowd pleaser. It was my first single, it's the radio jam. This wine also is a crowd pleaser. It's easy, everyone's gonna like it. It's also grown in this really foggy lake valley area in Austria, which kind of reminds me of like the David Lynch inspiration for my Mulholland Drive music video. You know, it's kind of eerie, spooky, late at night. And yeah, you don't have to stop drinking this. You have no reason to stop. All right, let's get into it. For Teenager, I am pairing it with this wine called Rufus. It's from Czech Republic. Teenager is sort of a more experimental track. It's a little bit unexpected, a little bit offbeat. This wine does the same thing. It's not skin contact, it's not a red, it's not a white. It kind of just sits in its own place. Yum. Oh my God, this color. Oh my God, it's so good. It's fruity, it's weird, it kind of sits in your mouth for a second and then has a new taste. And I feel like that relates to the track as well. Teenager, you'll see, has a big change halfway through the track and it surprises you. And I feel like this wine does the same thing. Please pray I don't get this on my white pants. If I'm chugging, you're chugging, sweetie.
All right, I'm gonna chug tomorrow.
Cidrerie? Cidrerie. I'm learning French. Cidrerie du Vaucan. Is that good? This goes back to my bottle girl days. Okay, ready? Woo! Now we're talking. Look at these bubbles we got going. So this is for my song Lightning Love. Much like this dry cider, Lightning Love is very bittersweet. It's a love song, but it's got a little bit of darkness to it. It's not the sunny picture you think of at first. And this cider, it's not super sweet. It's a really dry cider, but it's got that little sweetness, that little softness, that little bit of romance. We're tipsy now. Woo! Round 4. For my song 4 AM, I am pairing it with this red wine from Loire Valley called La Folle Berthe. La Folle Berthe. La Folle Berthe. Pick the best one of those. I am learning French, so please don't judge my accent. The track is pretty quiet, it's pretty subtle, it's about having a panic attack, and folle translates to crazy. So what better to calm down when you're having anxiety than a nice glass of a light red wine. Notice how I'm now adorned with a napkin. Protection because I'm tipsy now. Just in case. So I don't usually do red wine often, but I like this because it's super light, it's super soft, just like the track. It's just subtle and relaxing, I would say. That is so good.
Chug it back, chug it back. Chug it back. Yes, ma'am.
This is a wine where it's like someone's nephew was like,
graphic design is my passion.
Like, what is this? This is the same font as fucking Avatar. Who did that? No hate. I think that's what, like, the best bottles, you're just like, graphic design is my passion. I'm also a designer, so I'm being a fucking snob. I'm gonna get canceled. Already canceled. For my song, Miss You, this is a Tears on the Dance Floor anthem. I want something that makes you want to party, makes you want to drink all night because you have to get over something. So I want a wine that just is a party. Laissez-nous folle. I'm learning French! It's a toy song. At this point, I am drunk, let it be known. crisp. Look at that smoke. Are we kidding right now? Beauty influencer status. Can you tell I'm drunk? Les années folles. I love a sparkling rosé. So Miss You was written at the end of a relationship, a past relationship. I was actually in LA to write, also there for work. And it was the last night of my trip there. I was leaving the next morning, and I was going through some heavy stuff at the moment involving my relationship. And the entire time I just kept putting it off. I didn't want to write about it because it was so raw and so new that I didn't want to panic. I didn't even want to think about it. I was trying to avoid it as much as possible so I could be productive. And on my last day in LA, I was like, the reason I haven't been able to write anything else authentic is because I've been putting this off. And so I did a shot of Casamigos and I was like, let's play it. I'm gonna get in the booth and just start singing. And honestly, 75–80% of the song is just freestyled venting about this thing that I'd been holding inside of me the entire time. And I love that it turned out to be sort of this pop anthem because it was just such a release, and I feel like that sad but ready to let go moment is what the song is all about. And at the end of a relationship, what better way to let loose than with a sparkling rosé? The pants are safe. The pants are safe. Cheers. I'm learning French!